Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team from the American, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aztecs offense will go on the attack first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got him downfield. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on first down, TFL, second down, TFL. Now you set up third and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. If you don't have to, picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Takes the handoff, it's Squires. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Lindsey. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second.
Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ryers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run to the left. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Love. Smashes through the tackle. Flying down the right side. At the 20. Touchdown, Syracuse. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it.
Got enough space. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The give on the inside. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Squires. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bob. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air, it's Hawkins. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop. 47-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Bringing the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. got it in the middle. It's Squires. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Hauls it in. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions. And they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yards.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
At midfield, he's got room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. In the red area, it's Irvin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Dead center perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Got the quick pass. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Cuse. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pulls and fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Reels it in down the left side. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Caught over the middle, it's Love. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he
makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Sends it downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Fit it in the window for the score.
The One thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He's got it on the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Backed up now, here's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's